I can't believe we have to make this commercial.
It's ridiculous.
You'll think it's ridiculous too. Listen to this.
This commercial is about, well, it's about parents being rude at high school athletic events.
Ridiculous, right?
It gets worse. Studies show more than 75% of new high school officials are quitting because of bad adult behavior.
So now there's a shortage of refs here in Idaho, in almost all sports.
No officials means no more games.
Is that what you want for us?
Come on, parents.
It's time to grow up.
Cheer for your team.
Be proud of your children.
But stop being so ridiculous.
And don't make us run another commercial.
Because we will.
This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association, reminding you to always practice good sportsmanship.
Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
It doesn't matter how, it's about whatever makes you say to yourself, I am great.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
Ads like this keep popping up, but I see through the hype because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Welcome to Carey High School and today's state quarterfinal matchup featuring the visiting Wallace Miners versus your hometown Carey Panthers. At this time, we would invite you to please stand, remove your hats for the singing of the national anthem by the Carey Choral Group Bellevoix as the Carey cheerleaders present our nation's flag.
Oh, say can
number 2, a senior, Julian.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 1A quarterfinals of the Idaho High School State Football Playoffs. Playoff coverage on Idaho Sports is brought to you by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's College Savings Program, Valleywide Co-op, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning, in the Idaho Office of Highway Safety. Tonight we come to you live from Carey High School, where the 8-1 Wallace Miners made the long drive from up north to take on the 8-1 Carey Panthers in a game where the winner moves on, coach, to the semifinals. The loser moves on to winter sports. Hi, everybody. My name is Paul Kingsbury, and I'm joined in his broadcast debut. How many times were you a state champion?
5 times.
5-time state champion and co-host of the Idaho 8-man Prepcast, the coach, Lane Kirkland. Coach, it's exciting to have you on.
Yeah, what a privilege to be able to be up here. I've never seen a game from this high. I've always been there at field level, but great to be able to hang out with Paul here and to watch the Panthers and the Miners go at it here in a great quarterfinal clash.
Yes, these teams, well, I guess it was only, where are they? There they are, Carey, Wallace, and this one. Number 1 versus number 8, but I think the 8 might be a little bit deceptive on the seeds. Wallace, a very good team. In fact, these teams kind of mirror each other, Coach, where everything good or bad goes through the quarterback.
Yeah, both quarterbacks are very strong and great leaders and have a majority of the offensive yards and touchdowns. It should be interesting to see how each defense tries to match up and control one another here. I think it's going to come down to some great defensive calls, and we'll just see how it plays out here. We'll kick off here soon.
Well, the sun is behind us. It's actually a little bit warm here in Carey in first week of November. You can't say that very often, but I have a feeling it's probably temperature's going to drop.
It likely will here, for sure. It's usually been around 18 to 20 degrees in Carey every morning.
Really?
So, yeah.
Dear heaven.
Scraping windows. Already.
Well, you take a look at the 2 quarterbacks we just mentioned. Of course, Preston Wood, the senior. He's got about a little over 1,000 yards on the season, 19 touchdowns. He's also the leading rusher for the Panthers, 76 carries, almost 700 yards. On the other side, you've got Miller, freshman, and he's got 1,700 yards passing. He's got 26 touchdowns. He's also the leading rusher on his team with 1,500 yards. So when we say everything goes through the quarterbacks, we mean it. And even on the defensive side, Preston, and I assume he does as well, Cooper, they're not going to get very much rest tonight.
No, they're likely not coming off the field a whole lot just because of the dynamics of the 8-man game and their abilities to play on both sides of the ball.
Well, make sure you check out the Idaho 8-man Prepcast every week. You guys have been doing it on Wednesday nights.
Yeah.
So every Wednesday night around 7 o'clock?
7 o'clock is what it's been. A great show with Brandon Baney and a great Will Heineke.
I won't call him great. No, he's listening.
Sorry,
I guarantee he's
Will.
listening.
I think you're great.
Oh, Will, known him a long time. I met him on the sidelines at a Homedale game when he was still working at Channel 6 as a sports guy. And I was down way before we were broadcasting, and I just had like a digital camera. And we ended up standing next to each other, started talking, and been friends ever since.
There you go. Yeah, he joined the crew.
Watch the game. It's also being audio broadcast by IdahoSports.com.
Which is
us.
The best one. Well, the Panthers are going to kick off to the Miners. Head coach Jared Young for the Miners. John Saili had some big shoes to fill taking over a year or two ago. Of course, they were your shoes.
They were. They're not that large, but Coach Saili's done a good job getting this team ready to play this game and has a great season so far. It matched up again against another 8-1 team. So we are ready for kickoff here. Eddie Gamino is the kicker.
Set to kick right to left. Carey Panthers, sun's shining on the field. Shadow's getting a little bit longer. And there's the kick. It's going to be a deep kick. and it lands at the 4-yard line, bounces through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
That'll be an exciting start for the Panther defense right there on the 20. Anytime you can kick that ball into the end zone here, an A-man ball, that's a plus right there.
So Wallace will come out and start off their first drive of the game from their own 20. They're moving left to right, white shirts, black pants, bright red shiny helmets. Look pretty sharp out there. And we can read the numbers, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, once you get into more broadcasts and you start seeing teams that have really like dark jerseys with dark numbers, yeah.
And that means we're not too old. We can still see that far.
We can barely still see that far. In the shotgun is Miller. Miller rolls to the near side, shoots the gap. He's going to get tackled.
Tackle made by number 6. That's Gabe Saili, big defensive end there.
Loss of 1. It's going to be second and 11 for the Miners.
Gabe Saili, the number 3 leading tackler on the Panther team. And leads the Panthers in sacks as well, I believe, with 7 on the year.
Back to the line of scrimmage. 1 receiver far left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield. Quick pass to the near side, given up to Julian Davis.
Yeah, Preston Wood, safety coming up, making a great open field tackle there out in space as Julian Davis tries to make a move there. Has nowhere to go. So those ankles are tied together from Preston Wood.
We'll take a look at some of our great local sponsors making this webcast happen as we go along through the game. Can't do it without them. Beautiful, beautiful day here. No clouds, just the about half a moon up in the southern sky. So it's 3rd and 10. They got that yard back. Lined up on the right hash. Miller takes a snap. Being pressured. Goes to the outside, and he's going to be dropped at the about the 13-yard line. Saili comes in.
That's another sack for Gabe Saili. He'll be number 8 on the season there as Julian's looking long down the field. Couldn't find anybody, and Saili snuck up there and took him to the ground.
So 4th and about 16. Kind of puts them in a bad spot. They started off at the 20, went back to the 11, back to the 10, now back to the 14. And they're going to punt this one away. And Wood, no, excuse me, that's,
yeah.
Is that Wood? Okay.
Preston Wood back to receive.
Back to receive, comes down the near side, collects it at the 40. And down at the inside the 10, they're inside the 15. That punt was, he caught it on the Wallace about 40, 45-yard line. So they were in good field position no matter what, but he just gave him even more. And now it's sitting on about the 12. Burgers smell good.
Yes, they do.
So Carey, 1st and 10. A run up the middle, going to be short of the first down. See who carried that. And they just said A.J. Black, the senior.
Tackle made by number 32 there, Reese Williams, I believe the leading tackler on the Miners team this season at that defensive end position there.
Comes in with 60 solo tackles. There's a handoff, goes left, goes right, comes in, stretches across the goal line, and it's good. Matt Young, the senior. And the Panthers put it on the board first.
Carrying the ball, sticking that ball out there to cross the plane of the goal line.
1-yard run on that touchdown there, Paul.
At the 9:19 mark, first quarter, the Panthers strike first. Going for 2, quick pass at the near side, wide open into the end zone was Black again. And during the Idaho 8-man prepcast last month, your Coach's Corner segment was about 2-point conversions. And I've brought that up in the week since then as I've done different 8-man games, Butte County, Hagerman, Prairie, those types of things. And I'm watching for it now. I mean, I always watch for it, but now I'm doing the math in my head, going, boy, you missed out on 9 points. You missed out on this point. And or not 9, I guess that'd be pretty hard. 10 points, 12 points, you know, and it really made me think.
Yeah, it's, those things add up really quick, and like we talked about in that coach's corner there, the first one's just as important as the last one. And what a great call there, as A.J. Black was wide open to be able to get that in the end zone and add 2 more.
So here we are at Carey High School, set to kick off again at 9:19. And there's the big boot again. This one lands at about the 20 and goes out of bounds at the 1.
Wow.
Not bad. Coughlin corner down there.
Angled just a little too much there for the Panthers, as that ball is going to come forward up to the 35-yard line. So Wallace starting in a little more positive yards this drive on the 35.
Well, that's good for them. Of course, Wallace driving all the way down from far north Idaho. I'm going to guess they went halfway yesterday, or I'm not sure.
Yeah, I didn't catch where they stayed. I thought Idaho Falls, it's 499 miles. Yikes.
Wow. Long way to go. Under center, Cooper Miller. Trying the hard snap. Got a couple of players on both sides to move, and it's going to be called on the offense. So they got good field position. 1st and 10 from the 35. Now it's going to be 1st and 15 from the 30.
That's a good coach's call there from the Miners, trying to get a +5 right off the top there with an aggressive Panther crew. Didn't quite work out the way they wanted there. So brings up a long 1st and 15.
Under center again. Takes the snap, turns, hands it off. He gives it to Alex Grubbs. Grubbs, no go, maybe a gain of half a yard. And that'll bring up 2nd, and I guess they'll call it 14.
And the hard tackle made by a linebacker, Stockton Sears, outside linebacker, coming in to fill in that hole and getting the whole body in that tackle as he takes him to the ground.
So the Wallace Miners again moving left to right on the screen. They're at their own 30-yard line, 31-ish. It is 2nd and 14. Now spread out, 3 receivers to his right, 1 on the left. That doesn't leave a lot of guys on the line. He cuts through, and he's going to get dropped, maybe a gain of another half a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd, and it's still 14. They just finished off that 1st yard.
Yeah, and the Panther defensive line collapsed there in the pocket to slow him down there. The little Jonathan Harmon action there, and A.J. Black filling the hole there.
Black, one of those players very active on offense and defense, rushing, one of the leaders, receiving, tackles. And the shotgun this time, trying to get Carey to jump. They don't. Takes the snap, looks. A little short pass on this. And the ball's on the ground, on the tackle, and they're going to say an incomplete pass. Looked like he caught it, and as he's tackled, the ball came loose, but the officials are going to say it was incomplete.
Yeah, Preston Wood closed hard on that. Looked like he had it in his hands for a second there. Preston wrapped him up, it popped out, incomplete. Paul, and that's 4th down now.
Another 4th down, 4th and 14. So here we go, 4th down. They're showing they're going to go for it. Unless the official's back to receive. They're going to go. Miller airs it out. Tough throw over the head of his receiver at the 40-yard line, incomplete. Turnover on downs. And that's going to be at the Wallace 33-yard line.
Yeah, attempted long pass over the top there to Emmett Miles down that far sideline, over the top there. So the Panthers take over on the 33-yard line.
Only took him a handful of plays to get into the end zone to go up 8-0 at the 9:19 mark. Here they are back on offense at the 7:52 mark. Wood in the shotgun. Back with him is Black to his left. They bring the receiver on the right. Stockton Sears in motion, handed off, but the official blows it dead. And movement on Carey. That'll move him back 5. False start, 1st and 15.
Trading 5-yard penalties here.
Yeah.
Still be first down.
Not a bad crowd for Wallace on the opposite side. Made the drive down.
Yeah, it does look like some good folks came down here to cheer their team on, and why not?
If you couldn't, hopefully you're listening.
It's a beautiful town.
It really is.
Nice field. Great day.
Oh, it's perfect weather for fall football. I've seen it a lot worse. Wood again in the shotgun. I think they just wanted to talk it over. Sears on the right. Let's see if they send him in motion. They do again. So, nope. Fakes the handoff to Sears. The option goes to the far side to Black, and Black gets pushed out of bounds. Barely back to the original line of scrimmage. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Tackle made on the outside over there by Marley Pierce, the 6'2", 175 sophomore, coming up, busting some chops there on the outside to making a good tackle there for a 3 or 4 yard gain by the Panthers.
3 or 4 yard gain. Like I said, gets it back to the original line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 from the Wallace 32-yard line. Left side of the field. Wood takes a snap. He's going to run it. Stops at the 30, comes back to the near side, has a seam. He's going to go up the sideline, cuts back in, stays on his feet, touchdown. From the 33-yard line, a rushing touchdown for the quarterback, Preston Wood, with 7:32 to go in the first quarter.
32 yards out for another Panther 6.
So 14-0 after turnovers on downs.
Yeah, Preston's showing his athleticism there in space, and some great blocks on the edge out there by Saili and his running backs.
He came to that about 10-yard line, thought he was going to go out of bounds, just made that hard cut back. Matthew Young in the backfield. Wood, back to pass, looks to his left. Has a man, that's Gamino. Gamino trying to spin into the end zone, not going to get it.
No good this time for the Panthers.
Pile of Miners on that tackle right there. Be number 2, Julian Davis. His quick speed closing in on there, not letting Eddie Gamino get loose.
Just over 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Well, we're going to keep it here. 7:32 to go in the first quarter. Again, us coverage on Idaho Sports brought to you by Project Filter, your Health Idaho Ideal. Valley-wide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning, and the Office of Highway Safety. And Coach, let's take a minute and thank some of those local advertisers that are making this webcast possible.
Yeah, let's start up north with our Wallace crew. Pressed on Pine and Wallace. They're our local experts in custom apparel printing, hats, shirts, hoodies, and more. Check them out online at www.popwallace.com or in person at 516 Pine Street in Wallace. Get your shirts and stuff ordered there. Folks, the Miners were the conference champions. Maybe a good place to start right there.
You get into this quarterfinals round, and you see those seedings 1 and 8. Like you said, they're a conference champion behind Lakeside, Court of Christ, and Clark Fork. That Lakeside's team, they were no slouch. So there's the kick right to left, taken at about the 10-yard line. The return up to the 19. Number 11, the return man there, Alex Grubbs for the Miners.
And if we were in rodeo, the healer on that play would be number 40. That's Will Park, the leading tackler on the Panthers team.
I'm going to guess a lot of these guys do high school rodeo too, don't they?
Not too many, honestly.
Really?
No.
Really?
No, just pipe changers and lawnmowers.
Every kid should have to change pipes.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer in that.
For 2 summers.
10 cents a pipe. That's what I got paid.
Nice. It might be 50 now.
Really?
I don't know.
Man, start doing
maybe
that
15.
again. You're in shape,
Yeah.
Miners on offense, quick pass. And as the receiver, Julian Davis, turns to look for it, it hits him in the left shin. One, he wasn't ready for it. 2, the pass was low.
A little low, yep. A couple Panthers there nearby.
That brings up 2nd and 10 for the Miners. Again, coming left to right. They're at their own 19-yard line. 7:23 to go. And Kuma, the wonder dog, got bored, said, hey, somebody needs to pet me.
Yeah, Kuma's keeping my hands warm right now down here.
So 2nd and 10. Everybody's in together under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off and met immediately.
By number 64, John Harmon, big John Harmon there as a nose tackle there for the Panthers. Says, rips and swims and gets low on those legs of the ball carrier. And so it takes him down for...
Took him down hard. Got a gain of, they're going to have to call it 1. So we'll call it 3rd and 9, just shy of the 20. 6:55 to go first quarter. Same formation it looks like, under center. A lot of room to the left. Let's see if they take advantage. Back to pass, rolls to the short side. Caught, gets knocked out of bounds. Pass complete to number 20, Wyatt Ritchie, the senior fullback.
Yep, great target out of the backfield there. Good hands by the running back. Preston Wood closing there as he runs out of bounds just to make sure.
They only got 1 yard out of it. It's now 4th and 8 from the 20. Again, they're not even getting a yard at a time. They're getting half a yard at a time.
Yeah.
Tough defense by the Panthers.
Panther defense is coached by Coach Lane Durchie. He's been here at Carey School for 20 seasons now.
Has it really been that long?
Yeah, and he has
and
done a tremendous job here.
I'm not sure if that punt was touched or if it was muffed, but I'm not sure if the punt got a first down.
It would have been close for sure. Yeah, either rushed and missed on the swing there. Either way, it was a short one, and the Panthers are going to take over on the 23-yard line for their own 23.
So a gain of 3 on the punt. Turnover on downs again, third drive in a row that Wallace has turned it over on downs in almost that same spot. Wood sends Young into motion, or to block. It looks like a pass complete to Matthew Young, open on the left side. He scampers in, 24-yard touchdown reception. 1 play and a touchdown. 6:27 to go in the first. It's 20-0 Carey.
Yeah, great play call there by Coach Saili. Coming off a transition there, you always sometimes ought to have that big play call in your pocket to surprise and get those quick scores, and that's what it looked like right there. Matt Young wide open.
This entire first quarter has been played on the left side of the field.
Yes.
I mean, there's really hasn't been much at all on the right. And Wood strolls into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. There was nobody there. He was completely untouched. And the 2-point conversion is good, making it 22-0. 6:27 to go first quarter. Coach?
Yeah, the waters were parted there as Preston Wood ran in there. But, let's talk about some good sponsors here in the Carey Valley for the Panther squad. For quality and affordable electrical repair and services in Carey, call Dusty's Electric. From pivots, generators, and pumps to making sure your home or office is wired and running smoothly, Dusty's Electric offers 24-hour service. Let owner Dusty Simpson and his years of professional experience show you why Dusty's Electric is worth the call. Hit them up with the call 208-721-2088. Today, Dusty's Electric is a proud supporter of Carey Athletics and wants to wish the Panthers good luck at state.
And he's just a good guy.
He is a good guy,
right?
Yeah, and he's down there coaching on the field. Yeah, that would be Dusty Simpson, the assistant offensive coordinator.
Right on. So Gamino getting a workout on that right leg. He'll be kicking from their own 40. And they kind of onside kick it, but they're going to throw a flag.
Onside kick with the Panthers.
And it's
a little bit early.
Got a little bit early there for the Panthers.
Some enthusiasm by the blue and gold. Fielded well, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wallace landed right on it, about the 47. They'll back him up and they'll try it again.
Good practice. We'll see what happens on this one.
Yeah. I'm going to guess it's probably not going to be the same play. I don't know. What would you do, Coach?
We'll see.
You run it again?
I'd be kicking it deep. Yeah.
See, I think it was also in one of your coaches' corners that were keep running the play until they stop it.
Yeah.
Which I'm a believer. I mean, so many coaches don't do that. Keep running it. Yeah. So he didn't catch it. Run it again. He was open.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Kicking it. I don't know about that one.
They've got one guy back to receive, and they kick it deep to him. The return man, Alex Grubbs. And it barely goes, maybe it touched the goal line. It rolled and rolled. He was hoping it would go in. And the official took pity and said, all right, yeah, it's a touchback.
Put it on the 20.
Oh, that would have been terrible for Wallace had that ball stopped.
That wouldn't have been good, yeah. You know, that official there, the white hat, is Kirby Butler, and he has been refereeing for 43 years. I think the announcement was before the game.
Wow.
And I think this is his last season. And he's been a good one. He's been around a long time.
I was 6 years old when he started.
Yeah. I wasn't too far ahead of you.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Miners, again, from their own 20. Kind of an eye under center, takes the snap. Rolls. Nope, he handed it off. He gave it to Davis. Davis picks up about 5 yards. That's could be the biggest offensive play they've had here in the first quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
And tackle made on the outside there by outside linebacker A.J. Black. Making sure he doesn't get around the corner.
4 yards before he's tripped up by Stockton
Well, the numbers contest is definitely in the favor of Carey. Wallace, they got good numbers for an 8-man team. Carey's got good numbers for an 11-man team. A lot of guys on the sideline there.
There are, yeah, and there always have been. The kids really love to play ball here and become a Panther as they grow up.
Yeah.
And they're growing up. I've seen them eat.
2nd and 5, takes the snap, rolls, pass out to the 25. It's complete, but tackled immediately.
Preston Wood, once again, coming up from that safety position there. So intelligent, watching the eyes, watching the arm, watching the receiver, and making a big bang there.
And he's perfect for that position, too. He's 6'2", 180. He's fast, and he's in his football knowledge. I mean, he can do that math like you can on the sidelines, the geometry of it, to close him off. And, yeah, it's just a good spot for him.
Yeah.
What are you? What kind of teacher are you?
I teach history.
Yeah, but I've seen you do the math on the Prepcast.
Yeah,
it's impressive.
I can do years really well.
Okay.
In history, historical years. Yeah.
Takes the snap, turns, hands it off. This time, trying to see who that.
The healer once again is number 40. That's Will Park, slicing in there. You know, a smaller kid for that position at middle linebacker, but man, tough as nails. All of his brothers played here long ago, and he's the last one.
So number 49 ran the ball. I don't have a 49. There he is. He's on this one, and that's why I ask for rosters.
That's Ashton Holbert. Yeah.
So 49. So it's 4th and about 4. Back to pass. In trouble, and he's going to get sacked for a loss at about the 19-yard line. So another offensive possession probably is going to be turnover on downs.
Hey, Pride of Panthers in on that tackle. Bringing the heat with a whole bunch of them. You know, looking at some of these offensive yards by the Panthers and watching a lot of their games, a majority of their drives have started in the Panther territory all year long, and we're seeing that here again tonight. Wood under center, drops the ball. We got a reverse coming around here to Stockton Wood off the right side, tied in, and it's in for a score.
Stockton Sears.
It's 28.
Another one play in for the end zone after a turnover on downs.
I got you on that one.
Hey, that's how this works, man.
That's so much fun right there. That is the fake 36 right end reverse call.
I mean, I guess I should have expected something big to happen on 1st and 10.
Coach has got these, what I call first strike plays dialed in tonight.
Yeah. And they're not letting up. 3:50 to go in the first quarter. Wood fakes the run, comes to the near side, lobs it into the end zone. That's number 6, Gabe Saili. Am I saying that right, Saili?
Saili.
Okay.
Yep. And that play there has been a good one for any team that knows how to run it well there.
Well,
fading.
we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back for the kickoff. You're listening to IdahoSports.com.
I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my P1FCU Ascend checking account. It's a free account that earns 3.5% APY of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but I also have all the great features of a checking account, like mobile deposit and mobile wallet. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
All right, welcome back to Carey High School, home of the Panthers. Camino, there's another onside kick, and they recover it at the Wallace 38-yard line. Preston Wood came through untouched on that onside kick.
Yeah.
So they'll line up. Let's see if they can get 3 in a row on the first and touchdown.
Still in Panther territory here. There have been a lot of onside kicks throughout the league this year, throughout 8-man football. I have never seen so many, honestly, in my 8-man career. There are a lot of them. And why not? You got a 50-50 chance.
In the shotgun, Wood takes the snap, coming across the middle. A little button hook, all by himself. Open is Denny's at the 5-yard line. The defender, Julian Davis, completely lost him. And another touchdown for Saili.
How many yards do we have on that one?
That one from about the 40.
Yeah, Saili shaking and baking on that one, and a great double move to get open there.
They showed kind of a cross route going left to right, and then he just planted and ran to the end zone. Perfectly placed ball.
That's what we call the V route here at Carey.
Jab step for Wood. Gets his man to bite on the fake, goes left, and again strolls into the end zone for that 2-point conversion. So with 3:41 to go in the first quarter, it's 38-0.
Let's talk a little bit about some of our sponsors. We appreciate them and all they do for these kids and for the broadcast. Looking for a cozy getaway with great food, head to Brooks Hotel and Restaurant in historic Wallace, Idaho. From their charming rooms to the best breakfast in all of Silver Valley, every stay is unforgettable. And the state of Idaho for sure. Enjoy farm fresh eggs, sizzling bacon, and pancakes so big you'll need a friend to help you finish. That sounds good. Recharge and taste the best. Only at Brooks Hotel, where great mornings start with that massive breakfast. That sounds great. That would be good right now.
I'm a breakfast for dinner guy. I really am. Little chicken fried steak.
Yeah.
See, and that's what I always loved about going to Dietrich, because there was the Eagle's Nest there, and you got this chicken fried steak that weighed about 27 pounds. It was huge.
Yeah, lasted a week.
Yeah. Well, for some people it would last a week. I had breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Did one day, huh?
There's the kick, a little the sandwich. It lands right at the 25 and pretty much stays there.
High ball. High kick right there.
It was.
Dropping dead right there in the grass.
So 1st and 10 for the Miners from their own 20, let's get it ahead, about the 26-yard line. Going left to right are the Miners. And they are barely in the sun. And you're right, that dropped pretty quick once that sun went behind the school.
Yes, it does. 10 degrees. Hands in the pocket, zippers all the way up.
Come on, come here.
Dog. Come here, dog.
Dog's loving it. Under center, takes the snap, hands it off, back to the line of scrimmage. I think that was number 49 again, Ashton Holbert.
And A.J. Black closing the deal there, coming in a great low tackle and showing some great sportsmanship by helping the ball carrier up.
So 2nd and 10. Clock running, 3:18 to go in the first. Under center again. Takes the snap. Gives it the first guy through, and he is dropped for a yard loss. That was number 20, Wyatt Ritchie. Nowhere to go.
And the big Italian, Luke Acquistapazzi, number 87, in there to grab hold of him with those leather farm gloves.
Yes, Lee J. Cook, I would like a Mountain Dew. Thank you. Man, you guys treat us so well here at Carey.
Yeah,
we love it.
You're important, Paul.
No. Fake news.
Fake news.
Here we go. It is 3rd and 11. 3 receivers to his right, 1 left. Pressure. The ball is blocked. As soon as it leaves his hand, number 14 got his hands on that, Brody Quillen.
Yeah, Brody Quillen in his first year of playing high school football, a senior.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've seen that play coming up. Hagerman, I believe, did it a lot. Butte County, I think. But they stack it either 2 on one side, 2 on each side, or 3 on one. Well, that only leaves 3 guys on the line. So the defense looks at it and goes, okay, you better get rid of this quick.
Yeah.
And it's hard to do.
Yeah, and Carey brings a lot of pressure there. So
yeah.
You better plan a little bit sooner ahead to get rid of that ball here.
So 4th and 11, 2:23 left. First quarter from their own 20. Scrambling to the left side. And he goes out of bounds on the far side, right at the original line of scrimmage.
A.J. Black stretching that play out all the way across the field.
So Cooper Miller tried to go around that left side, but it's going to be another turnover on downs. They can't do 4 in a row. Right now, there's been 3 in a row turnover on downs, and Carey has scored on the first play of each of those. 2:14 to go. They line up on the 25-yard line, going right to left. Wood hands it off. Little stutter step, gives it to Gamino. Gamino slices, dices, stays on his feet. There's a flag down. Still on his feet, and finally dropped inside the 10. Let's see what the flag is.
A lot of great blocking downfield there, but you can't hold on some of those. It's not allowed, they said.
Not allowed in organized football. But Gamino, what a run that's negated. Basically never happened. And he ruined the streak.
Yep, starting over here. Got to call 2 plays.
Nice job, Eddie. I think you're going to be all right, though. Again, the winner of this game will play the winner of Council and Garden Valley. We've got Logan Green in Council. He'll be on the call for that one tonight. Starts at 7 o'clock. So after this game, you can listen to that. Another handoff to Gamino. He cuts the right gap. Untouched into the end zone from the 25-yard line. Another score. This one took 2. 2 plays to do it. Eddie Gamino in. 6 points at the minute 55 mark of the first quarter. And just like that, it's 44-0. 2-point conversion pending. I think they've missed 1 2-point conversion. The second one.
Second one, yeah. Eddie Gamino, a short little guy there, but shifty and extremely quick.
You guys always have that one really short guy who's shifty.
We hide him.
Right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
We love that stuff.
It was Simpson, right?
Connor Simpson.
There's a handoff, 2-point conversion. A.J. Black puts it in. So here at Carey, home of the Panthers, $1:55 left in the first quarter. It's 46-0. We'll take a quick break and be back on IdahoSports.com.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
Welcome back to Carey, where it is all Panthers right now. All the offense has been on the left side of the field except kickoffs. Carey has scored on every possession, usually on the first play, and they kind of got a little lackadaisical, and it took 2 plays to score on the last one.
Yeah, they did there. Firing on all cylinders. Carey's been off for 3 weeks now and hungry to play somebody here in a good Wallace team.
After this kick, I'm going to say something about that 3-week stretch. Or the officials are trying to get things figured out, get back to their spots. I guess I could have said it right there, but now I have to wait. Talked myself right out of it. Luckily, these officials are pretty spry for old guys.
They are. They're moving. Been training all year for this.
And a little short kick. And I've seen that right inside that 35, 40-yard line. Kind of, it's taken the place of the onside kick in some instances.
Yeah, you kick that high enough, you're going to meet and greet that receiver down there just as he catches the ball, and it's a safe kick. No runbacks in those.
No.
Unless you miss that first tackle.
So Wallace will be at their own 45. Best position they've had this whole game. But I was talking to, I can't remember who it was now, but they were saying, well, they're off 3 weeks. They're going to be rusty. They're going to be rusty. And I said, a team that's off like that, they're good. They're not going to be rusty. They're going to be healed. They're going to be healthy. They've had all this time for tweaked ankles, finger sprains. They're going to be healthy. Watch out.
Yeah, rusty or rested, and the Panthers look definitely rested right now as, what's his name, O'Crowley, number 7 from Carey. Kate O'Crowley rolls through the line there for a 1-yard loss on that tackle, bringing up 2nd and 11.
Ball carrier there was Wyatt Ritchie again. They handed it off to him, lowered his shoulder, and he just could not get anywhere with that tough defensive line. No, I got it. Dude, you are the man. We got hamburgers. Oh, they didn't bring you one. They just brought me 2. It's crazy.
Yeah, it happens.
And Mountain Dews, the most important
boss.
thing.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, right. Here we go. 2nd and 11 for the Miners. Another handoff up the middle. A positive gain of yards. Gain of about 4, and they'll be at the 49-yard line. Ball carrier, who came up with that? Was that 49 again?
It was 49 there.
Ashton Holbert.
And Luca Quistapace meeting them there to a short gain.
Aquistapace.
Yeah, that's how it's said.
See, I've got guys like Clay Hatfield. He teaches Spanish. And then Joel served a mission in South America. So last night I was listening to that Butte County game, and there's some Spanish names, and he is just totally going to town with
it. Huh?
And I texted him, I'm like, yeah, quit showing off. There's a handoff coming to the near side. He's going to be short of the midfield, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and about 5-7.
Preston Wood closing in once again on that for maybe a 1-yard gain on that one, Paul.
Yeah, Lee J even offered to open my soda for me. No, I got it.
Nice.
Sir. And that's the end of the first. 1 down, 3 to go here in Carey. Let's take a minute and thank some of those local sponsors, Coach.
Yeah.
Just one.
Yeah, let's go to John's Heating here. Been around here quite a while in the Wood River Valley. John's Heating is a family-owned business that has been serving the Wood River Valley since 2001, offering the best Lennox has to offer for all your heating and cooling needs. Go Panthers from everyone at John's Heating.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break as well as the officials just had to move it across midfield. So 46-0 as we start the second right after this on IdahoSports.com.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
All right, welcome back. Start of the second. Wallace with the ball at their own 49-yard line. Airing it out, has a man downfield, and it's caught. A huge gain for Wallace at the 26-yard line. That's definitely the biggest offensive play that Wallace has had here. Beautifully thrown football caught right over the shoulder.
And only one place to catch that, which he did. Wood choosing not to go for the PI or the ball.
I did not get the number of the receiver.
It was Julian Davis, I believe, number 2.
Okay, number 2.
Yep. The main receiver for the Miners.
So
Done well this season.
Yes, very, very well. Under center, turns, hands it off, gives it to Holbert. Holbert, a gain of about 4. maybe 3.
And number 34, that's Trip Bailey making the tackle, a 5'7", 176 sophomore, getting some playing time.
So, start of the second, 11-12 on the clock. Wallace moving the football. It is second and about 2 from the Carey 24-yard line. Going right to left are the Miners. Miller in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to run it. Comes to the near side, fakes, comes all the way to the sideline where he's dragged out of bounds. It's either a loss of 1 or they gave him forward progress.
Yeah, gets a few yards stretching that out. That's number 28, Stockton Sears closing. They're hoping for a bigger gain. I think they were. The Panthers pretty quick on the outside there.
They closed that gap off so quickly, coming to that near side. I mean, in 8-man football, if you can get to the any sideline, if you've got quicks, you're gone.
Yeah, you're going to be gone.
And here, they're on the short side of the field, and they ran this way against this Carey team. It was a miracle they got 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah. You know, let's give some kudos here to Cooper Miller here as a freshman.
Yeah.
He's certainly not playing like one or looks like one. He is actually very amazing athlete, and I'm very impressed.
Some movement not called. He's going to air it out again. Has a man downfield. Almost caught by the receiver. Trying to get the number on that. Emmett Miles, number 16, 6'2" sophomore.
Yeah, brings up another 4th down here.
I think they're probably a little more confident in this 4th down.
A little more, yeah, they'll probably go for this one.
Instead of 80 yards, it's 20.
Yeah.
That always helps.
Looking for 6 points here. Or a conversion anyway, a 1st down conversion.
Clock stopped at 9:56 in the second quarter. Thanks for joining us here on IdahoSports.com for the playoffs. It is 4th and about 6 for the Miners at their 22. On the left hash, moving right to left, excuse me. Takes the snap. Miller going end zone, and it's intercepted at about the 4-yard line. Right there to catch it, Madden Perks. We've called the Perks name a few times over the years.
Yeah.
And now we've got Madden. Madden just a sophomore.
This is the little brother here of Carson. Feeling that, dropping back deep and reading that throw. It's a little high, a little too much air into that, and was able to bring that thing down.
You don't want to underthrow that ball. You want to overthrow that thing, get it out.
So a tough break there for the Miners as they're looking to try and punch that in there, Paul.
The silver lining is that Carey is back at their own 5-yard line, maybe 4-yard line. So at least it's not, at Wallace's 20 like it has been. They're going to make them work for this one.
Expect to bring some heat here from the defense.
Wood is going to take it. Breaks free. I don't know if they're going to catch him. Nick Schlott, they're not going to catch him.
There's a flag back here on the 30-yard line.
There's a flag. Preston Wood runs it in, but they're going to come back as Alex Grubbs is waving, or excuse me, that was Marley Pierce waving to his teammate saying, bring it on back.
Not so Preston Wood gets a little, he's warmed up now.
Yes. Wood's like, come on, guys.
Ready for the next play. I think I'd walk back if I was him. Stockton Sears is walking back.
If you were him, you'd be 17, and you're indestructible.
Yeah.
Now, no.
Yeah.
I would have pretty much died at the 50
yeah.
and said, here, you take the ball.
Hand off.
It's yours.
Lateral.
Just throw it up in the air.
Looks like the foul took place past the 1st down marker, so we get a new first set of downs here.
1st and 10 at their own 21. So gain of 15. I'm not sure what that play was.
That looked just like a quarterback lead. Ball going right up through the middle there with some great blocking everywhere.
Around the left side, Wood cuts back in, gets the first down, stays on his feet, in trouble, and finally dropped at the 36-yard line.
One thing about Wood, he never gives up on the play there. A great group of miners in on that tackle there, 2 or 3 of them, making sure he doesn't get away and stop another long touchdown.
So first down, 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 8:43 on the clock. Clock is running. And just check in with Kumix. I'm sure you're all interested. She's doing good, just laying there, being a good girl. The official mascot of IdahoSports.com.
Yeah.
I'm going to get her
Beautiful.
a vest. It's going to say Idaho Sports on it.
Yeah, you should.
Run up the middle, crosses the 40 to the 42. Ball's loose and picked up, but I think they already blew it dead as A.J. Black picked it up and said, "Can I run?"
And a big collision on that there as A.J. Wood lowers the boom on that, meeting Marley Pierce, number 10, and number 32, Reese Williams. Both those guys leading tacklers on the team, of course, right there on the ball. Brings up a 2nd down.
Got a text from someone, says, "Is Carey like really, really, really good or something?" I said, well, they don't suck.
There's a chance.
And there's a run. 1st down and more. They're going to catch him. They are not. Ahead of everybody from the 42-yard line to the end zone. Number 15, Matthew Young, the senior. 64 yards.
Sounds good.
Oh, no, sorry, 58. You were right.
58, yeah.
Never trust me in math.
Got to do that math one more time there. Matt Young, state champion at the Idaho High School Track and Field Championships.
Shocker.
Yeah. 400 runner.
Roll.
4x4.
There you go. My daughter was an 800 runner, which is
painful.
Grueling.
Painful.
7:37 left in the 2nd. It's now 52-0. Handoff coming up the middle. Number 54.
That's That's Jonathan Harmon, the starting guard for the Panthers. Going up the middle there at the fullback position. Living the dream. That's number 64. Yeah, living the dream.
Is it 60? Okay, so my roster was right?
64, yeah.
Okay. I thought I saw 54 and went, crap. Got another one wrong. There is a player down injured, a minor in the end zone. As the score is 54-0. There's an injury on the field. We'll take a quick break.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles. Stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
All right, we are back. The injured player is still on the field being attended to. He was on that defensive line for the two-point conversion, got hit pretty hard.
Yeah, a lot of pounding on that extra point. Going through there.
We moved our mics because we were eating cheeseburgers. So
Yeah.
it's like,
But they're good.
here you go.
Yeah, I hope this player is all right. I didn't see a number out there on him.
No, I didn't either. We were at the Butte County game. Butte County Grace, there was a player that they ended up bringing the ambulance out. Was it there? I can't remember if that was the Hagerman game. Everything's kind of blending together the last few weeks. But it turned out he was fine. It was just, it was scary. You know, he dove into the end zone and the defense hit him. And so it got tingly.
Quick
And,
stops.
it got tingly. And so, you know, abundance of caution, they took him in and luckily he was okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing about football. My son, Will, he played football, and his first varsity game was up in Lewiston, played for CUNA. And I was doing a game in Minico, and I got a call about halftime. He's like, yeah, Dad, I got a concussion. And he got concussions in flag football, and so he was on the bubble anyway.
Yeah.
But he got a concussion, and they brought back out at halftime, kept running him, and it got worse and worse, and you know, he got a lacerated liver, concussion. So he didn't go to school that whole first semester because that game was in August, and he didn't go to school until that second semester, and then he was also a triple jumper and long jumper, and the first track meet he got a fracture in his shin. It's like, dude, you're done.
Tough luck. Yeah.
You're done.
Sometimes that happens. The kids, they're just get those injuries and they keep propelling there. I feel bad for those kids, and those are the ones that want to be out there the most.
Right? Yeah.
And darn it.
Well, let me ask you a question. So, the Guardian caps, right? They you know, if you have a concussion, you come back and wear that to protect your head. Why doesn't everybody wear a Guardian cap?
So Coach Saili, the year after I left, he's like, we're going to wear Guardian caps at practice, and they all wear them. And he gave me a set for the junior high.
Good.
And they use them. I didn't put them on the kids this year. I don't know, I forgot or whatever. But the high school group wears them, and it's safety. You know, we hit hard in practice. As well. There's enough here to scrimmage all the time, and a lot of thud practice going on, and it has helped a ton. And some still wear them that have suffered some of those concussions, and others want to just continue to prevent. So not a bad thing.
Well, you know, if it's to prevent a repeat concussion, why not wear it in the first place so you don't get that concussion?
Yeah.
I mean, it's common sense to me, but I don't have a lot of common sense usually. So sometimes when I think I'm right, it's just not the case.
A good preventative measure for sure.
You know, I also look at that, since we have time, the pass interference call. You know, it's everything. You know, the rules in high school football revolve around safety. But how many times, and I'm sure you've seen it more than I have, where a defender will take the penalty and save a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're clawing, they're grabbing, they're tripping. You know, let's make it a spot foul, not 15 yards. They'll give up the 15 yards instead of a touchdown. We'll make it a spot foul like it is every other level, and maybe that won't happen as much.
That would be quite interesting, yeah. There'll be some different gains on that one for sure.
Then we're talking forward progress, Coach, and I've mentioned this 1,000 times. In fact, if anybody's listened to my broadcast before, they're sick of it. I think that if you can pick up your defender, carry him back to the 1 yard line, that's where they're down. I'm not a fan of this forward progress. Play to the whistle. When you go down, that's where you're down.
The manly way.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have forward progress on the playground.
Yeah.
You were down, you were down.
Yeah, you're past the crack in the sidewalk. That's where
Exactly.
you were, man.
Exactly.
Or not.
So they did bring out a stretcher. They're putting him on a backboard. I'm sure this is, and Mom's down there, and she's not hysterical. So hopefully this is one of those out of cautions.
Yeah, that's right. The Carey Quick Response Unit out there. Lots of years of experience and instances that all of them have given service to this young man. We're not still quite sure what the number is. Getting done professional nonetheless. You know, kudos to to the Wallace team this year, winning the North Star League, going 8-1, having a tremendous season up there, and coming out with a close victory to seal the deal as the conference champions against a great Lakeside team in a late touchdown and I think an interception it was by Julian Davis to close the deal. But, they've had some good positive things there. I saw a sweatshirt as the Wallace club rolled in here with that said conference champions on it, which I haven't seen before. So there's some great pride that they're taking in that achievement this season and being able to be the conference champions.
So 7:37 is where we're at in the second quarter. And with this injury timeout, it's been a long first half because of all the scoring. I'm sure we're going to see probably a running clock in the second half. They can't until the second half. And like I said before, Will Henneke is listening in.
Yeah, Will never misses a beat. He's always on top of this.
He is. And the guy is nails as a broadcaster. I wish he would do more for us, Will.
Come on, Will.
Come on, Will. He used to be my traveling partner.
Yeah.
He and I would go to Bonneville for volleyball tournaments and way up north for stuff. And in fact, when you're coming back south from Whitebird through Grangeville, you get through Whitebird and turn. There's a kind of a pull off. It's called Skookumchuck, and it's got a big sign there, Skookumchuck, and that's basically what we named Will. His name's Skookumchuck, and so every time I drive past there, when I go up and down, I have my phone out and I take a picture and send it to him. I'm probably sending 50 or 60 of those over the last 5 years. It's a tradition. If I forget, I turn around and I go back and take a picture of that Skookumchuck sign.
It's important, Will. Yeah.
It's bad luck if I don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good to have those memories along the road, man. Especially when you hit them all the time.
Yes. For sure.
The state is big and you travel a lot. Well, why not have fun on the way?
Exactly. I've been traveling, well, with Kuma recently, but I haven't had my, it was Will, and I had Logan Green traveled with me everywhere. Then Logan's doing games himself now. It's like, they're all growing up.
Bring the dog.
What is this? I bring the dog.
Bring the dog. You and Kirk.
No.
Herb Street.
Yeah, he brings his dog.
Yeah.
He's got a golden retriever?
He's got something pretty, yeah.
Yeah. They are pretty dogs. Well, they are. Is he on the stretcher? Okay, he is.
Yeah, moving him out there. A round of applause by everyone that's here at this time.
Looks like they got him on there without a backboard. I saw them throw it to the side. Or the brace. So, good news?
Yes, good news.
Mom and Dad following up there. So is the closest medical facility in Haley?
It'll be Ketchum.
Ketchum.
Coach's ER is up in Ketchum. Should be able to take care of him there or south to Twin Falls. Either way, we do a lot of traveling in this town, just like anybody else. It's an hour here or an hour there.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and traveling this weekend, Wallace came all the way down. Council Garden Valley, they're just over the mountain from each other, but they have to go around the mountain. Can't go over it. Dietrich Cascade, not bad. Cascade just drives down. And then Tri-Valley Rockland. I actually passed the Tri-Valley bus on my way I had to go to Dietrich first. And I passed them, I don't know, just outside of Mountain Home. Nice. And they're playing Rockland at the ICCU Dome, which I'm calling it Holt. Yeah. I've always called it Holt. I'm going to keep calling it Holt.
That's home, isn't it?
Yeah. Doesn't feel right.
Great place, for sure. And warm right now.
It might be a little warmer than it is here. We've got, who's Lance and Sean. Come here. Lance and Sean are actually at the ICCU Dome right now.
So we're back playing here, folks. Panthers converted on that 2-point conversion with the big run up the middle there. And the Panthers are now kicking off with 7:37 left in the second quarter. Score is 54-0. The Panthers are leading. We've got a new kicker here. That is Jonah Saili, number 24.
So they're running up the sideline and dropped at the 36-yard line.
Number 24, Jonathan Rojas.
That was Rojas.
Ball off for the Panthers.
Oh, that was Rojas, yep. And number 5, Jonah Saili makes the tackle.
That ball returned by the Miners.
Freshman.
About their own 37-yard line, 36-yard line.
So the Miners are starting here on the 36-yard line.
When you work with me, you have to learn that
this guy multitasks.
I'm getting all the texts from all the guys. I forgot my pass. I did this.
He's busy. Yeah, I'll train myself.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll just start talking.
Baptism by fire. And there's a flag on the play. Jumped a little bit early. So that will send the offense back 5 yards. 1st and 15 for the Miners. It's going to be at their own. They put it on the 31. I know what 5 yards are, and that's an interesting spot.
Yes. Round up.
So
I think
first
it's
and
I think it's 5.5.
First and I guarantee that's 16, 17 yards. So Wallace hands it off, and a loss of a couple at their own 30. So that extra yard or two did not work in their favor at all. 7:14, clock continues to run.
Did not help. A host of Panthers on the tackle there.
Got our other guys just getting to their games right now. We were early start here at 4. Quite a few at 6 o'clock, and then, of course, the bulk at 7. There's a run. Breaks free, gets to the 45-yard line. Great run by number 15, Cooper Miller.
Yeah, finds a hole off to the left there. Some good blocks. And sophomore safety Madden Perks comes up to make that tackle, making it 3rd and 1.
You know, Miller was actually the quarterback during the Idaho Bowl, the first annual Idaho Bowl, played at BSU as an 8th grader last year. Played 2 full seasons last year as an 8th grader. One season of 11 and another on an 8-man. So he's got a lot of experience under his young belt.
Yes, he does, and he certainly looks like it. He can scoot, man. He's got some good speed, some good moves. I like it.
Well, leads his team in rushing and passing. We haven't seen him hoof it too much tonight.
Yeah. First down on that play for the Miners on the Miner 48-yard line.
Of course, the Idaho Bowl, make sure you check it out, IdahoSports.com. Leif Morrison, the executive director of that, is actually at Dietrich tonight working with Scott Burton. Idaho Bowl is the premier football game in the summer for players from all over the state. Check it out. Takes the snap, hands it off, rolls, plants at the 40. Not there. Has to run, throws on his back foot, finds a man open at the 37-yard line. Another dangerous pass, but the defense wasn't there. Finds his man, gets the first down. Wallace moving the chains.
Skilled pass there. Oh, man. Showing some power there, throwing it back against the grain. And Madden Perks makes the tackle there, but not before the pass is caught on the first down.
You got to realize kids 14, 15 tops.
Yeah, great arm.
1st and 10. 5:15 on the clock. Takes the snap, turns, hands it off. Lowers his head. I think that's Ashton Holbert again. Number 49.
And Will Park comes up to add another tackle to his leading tackles for the team. Should be in about the 80s by now on this season.
Yeah. Hopefully you were here to hear the singing group sing the national anthem. That was impressive.
Yeah, they've been practicing.
2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Miller throws, caught at the 30. Nice gain of about 8 yards. But he's brought down at the 32-yard line. So let me ask you, Coach, you see number 52. There's another player with white numbers. Everybody else has yellow. What's the difference?
This larger jersey to put on that big kid.
All right.
Oh, it's an old school jersey there. That's a freshman, number 52. Let me find this. Yes,
I didn't type this. I copied pasted.
I know his name, but I'm drawing a blank right now here. I know exactly who he is.
Carey's a pretty big school. It's hard to remember all the kids.
Yeah, there's so many.
52? Yeah, not on the official roster.
No.
Oh, wait. There's another run by Miller, and he's dropped at the 30. So gain of about 1. That's what could bring up 4th and a couple for the Miners from the Carey 31-yard line.
Yeah, they're working on that 10-yard mark there. 3 yards to go on 4th down. Stockton Sears making that tackle on the outside.
Yeah, he got brought up and not added to the roster. Number 1 in our hearts.
I'll think of that, yeah.
You'll be about 2 in the morning. You'll wake up. Billy! It was Billy! Here we go, 4th. And it looks like it's going to be about 4th and 2.5. Going right to left on the left hash. Close to the 30-yard line. Miller's going to keep it himself. Cross the 30. He's got the first down and more. He's got a touchdown. Cooper Miller keeps it himself. Turns on the burners, and he is in from the 31-yard line.
Keeps it on the ground and takes it in.
And Wallace on the board, 2:54 to go in the first half. All right, we'll go with Mr. Cook on the PA, call it 32 yards.
Okay. Good scoot there by Miller. Found some seams there and got to the outside, which is dangerous in this game.
Yeah.
Lots of room out there and turn and burn.
And we talked, he didn't really call his own number a lot in the first quarter. And he's done a lot more here in the second half of the second quarter. 2-point conversion, throw to the end zone. It's good. Has to jump for it. But a nice catch.
For the Miners.
Trying to see who that.
A dime to number 16,
It's
Emmett
like
Miles.
16. I can see the numbers, but they've got a funky font. And so the 15s, 16s, 10s, they kind of bleed together.
Yeah.
2-point conversion's good. 58 or 54-8. 2:54 to go in the first half.
Snatched that right out of the air. Let's talk about our last sponsor here of the night, and we'll go back over them here later in the evening. But Clear Creek Disposal is Blaine County's preferred provider of waste and recyclables hauling. Local owned and operated by Goitendia family, Clear Creek Disposal is a multi-generational company offering the highest level of service and knowledge available in the industry. From taking outstanding care of customers and improving recycling awareness to providing excellent employment opportunities and running an efficient truck fleet, Clear Creek is dedicated to providing outstanding service at all levels of operations. Go Panthers from Clear Creek Disposal, taking out the trash.
There's a Simmons Sanitation up north that sponsors a lot. And in their ad read, they're the only ones allowed to talk trash.
Oh, yeah.
Great. So there's the kick. It was a short kick by Wallace running up the sidelines. Gamino, Eddie cuts back inside, returns the kick. About a 55-yard kickoff return for Gamino. As it was one of those short onside kicks. Scooped, scored, ran right down the near sideline at 2:43. So no matter what, it seems like Carey just one play and a score.
Convoy, man, a major convoy out in front of him, blocking on that right side in front of us here underneath the grandstands.
Is that Camino's third or just second in this first half?
Let's go back.
He's got at least 2. 60-8, 2:43 to go, lining up 2-point conversion in the backfield. Just 2?
Number 2.
In the backfield to his right is Black. Preston's going to keep it himself. Comes to the near side. Not a lot of attempt to tackle him. And Prestonwood goes in for another 2. 62-8, 2:43 left. We'll take another quick break. Be right back on IdahoSports.com.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Welcome back. After another score at 62-8, Carey kicking off left to right. It's taken at the 26. The big guy, end over end, loses the football on the tackle, but it is corralled by Wallace.
Hard-hitting low tackle by number 5.
My binoculars for those numbers.
Madden Perks going to the shoelaces on that one.
Minor football at their own 40.
Let's see who that was. I just think it was, might have been Strange.
About 2.5 minutes to go here.
Either way, he wanted to take that one to the house. He was going full throttle.
Yeah, just up. There you go. So 1st and 10 for the Miners. Handoff across the middle. Gain of about 1. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 from their own 46-yard line, 47. No, 43, excuse me. Math is hard.
Math is hard. Now number 5, Jonah Saili on the tackle there. Coach's son, big kid, 6'2" already.
You know, I spaced off in high school in math because I was like, I'm not going to have a job with math. And then
didn't we all?
And here we are.
Yeah, adding. Do you think we're just adding and subtracting?
Yeah, and then that's hard enough.
Yeah.
2nd down, back to pass. Miller, he rolls to his right. Nope, comes back to the near side. Has some room, throws, and throws it out of bounds at the opposite 40. Pass intended for number 16, Emmett Miles.
The intended receiver. 3rd down for the Miners.
So back to the huddle they go. It's 3rd and 9 on their own side of the field, 42-yard line. $1:54 left in the first half.
Miller, a good scrambler on that play.
Yeah.
Trying to make something of it there.
And that's the thing with Miller. He's you would not know he's a freshman. And this has been talked about ad nauseum. But from our vantage point, first time I've seen him, he doesn't look like that. So imagine 3 years from now, when he's gone through, you know, the battles of war, he's going to be, and if he grows a little bit, watch out.
He's going to be dynamite.
Takes the snap, looks, rolls, throws deep, has a man, it's up, and intercepted by Perks. His 2nd interception of the first half. Thrown right across the middle, well-thrown ball, just underthrown a little bit. That allowed Perks to high point it and bring it down. It is Carey football at the 25-yard line, left side of the field.
Boy, he had his eye on that ball the whole time there, I think, Paul, streaking across there, playing D while thinking about going back on offense. And he is. He's going back out there on offense.
Wood coming to the sideline with 1:47 to go in the first half. Let's see who they've got as quarterback. I'm sure you know.
Well, it's going to be Jonah Saili. Yep.
Jonah, a freshman, so we got freshman on freshman action here. Turns, hands it off, gives it to number 23, Liam Long. Long in trouble in the backfield, and he is taken down for a big loss.
And that's number 32, leading tackler there from the Miners, Reese Williams. Reese Williams, 6'3", 215 sophomore. Man, he's got a lot left to go. This is another young team out there that is just starting to get the engines hot.
I was 5'9" as an 8th grader and went, all right. And I capped off right there.
Yeah.
Nothing else. So my son, he was like 5'10" as an 8th grader. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to get 6 foot. I'm like, no, you're not. You're done.
No chance, buddy.
You're done.
The genes don't say so.
They do not. Another handoff, fighting for it. Nice job by the Wallace defense. Gain of a couple on the far sideline. Gets pushed out of bounds. The ball carrier there. Coach, I can't see it.
That's Madden Perks right there, number 5.
Okay.
Driving those legs. Looks like we got part of the JV team out there. This Panther JV squad this season had 6 or 7 games experience underneath them. Some of the local larger 2A schools in the area, giving them some minutes.
Now you guys coming back down that division, I'm sure didn't make a lot of schools happy. They were very thrilled to see you go.
It's old news, yeah. It's a competitive league. That 2A is a tough league.
So 3rd and 9. Gonna throw, airs it out. Preston Wood back in the game. It's up and it's caught at the 49, trying to bring him down. Finally does, stretches to the 41. What a catch by Stockton Sears.
Amazing focus. Oh boy. Great focus there.
That was a hand catch. Caught it with his hands as he's leaning forward. That was a great catch.
And Evan Strange and Charlie Stone, if the Miners had something to say about that, right close there to bring him down, as Stockton Sears wanted to take that the rest of the distance, but tackled him.
20 seconds left here in the first half. Handoff given to Perks. Perks goes left, goes right, up the sideline. One guy to beat, and he's not. Julian Davis lays the hit with 10.6 left on the clock at about the 4-yard line. What you saw him winding up for that tackle.
Yeah, he wanted to snack that ball out of there, not let that touchdown happen there. Perks determined.
Perks 5'8", Davis 6'4". A little bit of a size advantage there.
Yeah.
Clock's running, 6 seconds. 4 seconds, they get it off. Little tush push up the middle. Is it good? And as time expires, there's the signal. Another touchdown to end the half. From about 4 yards out, touchdown for Jonah Saili. Makes it 68-8. 2-point conversion pending. Zeros on the clock. Saili under center. Turns, hands it off. Gives it to Rojas. Rojas is in for the 2-point conversion. 70-8 in 2 quarters of play. Teams will head to the locker rooms, get their orange slices and Capri Sun, talk about things.
Maybe a bag of chips.
Maybe a bag of chips. And we'll take a break as well. We'll be back with the halftime show. You're listening to the 1A semifinals here on IdahoSports.com.
Dear road rivals, every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, our no-cost maintenance plan. Nissan and Ford charge extra for maintenance. At Toyota, we take care of our drivers. Join us. Toyota. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
Vaping sucks you in quick, and the more you vape, the harder it is to quit. Not to mention all the chemicals and health problems. That's why thousands of teens are joining My Life, My Quit. Visit mylifemyquit.com or text StartMyQuit to 36072.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
As Idahoans, we're not afraid to take risks.
All the way, all the way. Go. All the way down, all the way down.
Driving under the influence is not a risk we're willing to take. Be around to do more of what you love.
Ads like this keep popping up, But I see through the hype, because those vape clouds people claim are just water vapor contain as many as 31 different chemicals, like formaldehyde, the stuff they preserve dead bodies with. And while the flavors sound all harmless, we still have no idea what these ingredients could be doing to our bodies. But I already see vaping for exactly what it is. Get the real facts at BehindTheHaze.com.
Dear Freedom, here's to more miles driven, more dollars saved, and more electrified vehicles than any other brand. Yours, Toyota Hybrids. Toyota. Let's go places.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
We're Valley-wide cooperative. For 100 years, we've been your first choice for residential and commercial propane, fuels, oils, and lubricants. We service HVAC, install water heaters, propane tanks, and accessories. And yes, we'll even deliver right where you need it. Because for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life. We are proud to employ your neighbors and to be a cornerstone of your community. We're Valley-wide. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. We're here for you.
Dear Triathlon, let's take on iconic trails and race straight to the top. What's the point of winning if you can't enjoy the view? Yours, Toyota SUVs. Toyota. Let's go places.
All right, welcome back. It is halftime here, and it is all Carey. 70-8's the score. And Coach has got all sorts of fans coming by, signing autographs, kissing babies. It's fantastic. You know,
Yeah.
While he's talking, I'll look at the bracket real quick. You know, you gotta give people what they want, Coach. Oh,
Talking to Coach Mike Lynn from Wood River High School, former coach at Eagle High School. Kind of a fan, spoken to our team a few different times.
Oh, that's cool.
Came to see his first 8-man game tonight.
First 8-man game. How can you be an Idaho resident and not watch 8-man football?
It's a long ways from Haley.
Okay, yeah. It's a long ways from Cuna, and I drive here all the time. I'm a huge fan of 8-man football.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the Popo down here below us, too. So watch yourself. Again, our score 70-8. Coach, tell us how we got there. Take a deep breath. I'll take a break while you do the scoring rundown.
Yeah, this is a long reading here. Let's start off here at 9:19. Matt Young with the 1-yard run. A.J. Black a pass from Wood for the conversion there for the first touchdown, 8-0. Preston Wood at 7:32. A few minutes later with a 33-yard rush. The pass failed there, and it's 14-0. Third touchdown, Wood to Matt Young for 24 yards, and Wood runs the ball in to make the game 22-0. A lot of these quick scores inside the Panther zone, getting fourth down stops early on. At 3:41, still in the first quarter, Wood to Saili on a 40-yard bomb, and Wood runs it in, making it 38-0, and 1:55 left in the first quarter. Eddie Camino on a 42-yard run, Black with the reception. We go into the second quarter with this score 46-0. Second quarter, Matt Young, 58-yard sprint down the visiting sideline for a touchdown, and Big Matt Harmon, the offensive guard, getting the ball, runs it in for the extra point. We're 54-0. And then the Miners strike with Miller on a 31-yard run, beautiful run down the sideline here in front of the stands, and Miles with the catch to get an extra point on the board, score 54-8. With 2:43 left in the game, a 55-yard kickoff return immediately following the Miner score by Eddie Camino, takes that to the house, and Wood once again runs that in to make it 62-0. And freshman Joe Nasaili, JV's getting a few minutes there with a 4-yard run with no time remaining on the clock, and a run in by his friend freshman Jonathan Rojas, making it 70-0 at halftime, folks.
70-8.
70-8, excuse me.
There was a score for them there in the second half.
Correct.
That was the only part I paid attention to. The only part where I had to correct you. The rest of it,
thank you.
I kind of tuned out.
And they did well.
The ADHD kicked in, and I'm just looking around the field. Now, again, we talked about how great of a night for football it is. It's the playoffs. You're playing in November. Wallace makes the trip down. Definitely not what they wanted to see. I think, they genuinely thought that they had a shot, right?
For
They
sure.
were going to come down. They were going to compete with Carey. They matched up well, and Carey is just kind of showing that they're not just good at offense. They're good at defense as well.
Yeah, for sure. And, that this morning I had a read that came across from up north out of the newspaper there from Coach Young, who's had a great season here with the Wallace Miners, and thinking positive and making sure that his staff and his community believe in him, which they should, because they've had a tremendous season, saying they had a chance in this game. And they've run into a pretty good load with the Panthers here. Getting that touchdown's a positive thing to build on, and we'll see what they bring here in the second half.
But you look at the youth on this team, and again, of course, you've got Miller, who's young, but you have youth up and down this roster. I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 seniors. Julian Davis is a senior. Wyatt Ritchie called his name. He's a senior. Garrett Clark at center. He's a senior. And then Cameron Flood is a senior. Everybody else, they're actually a lot of sophomores.
There are, yeah.
Juniors and sophomores. So this is not a wasted trip by any stretch.
No way.
This is so good for this football team. Coming in, playing such a good team in the playoffs. Next year, these guys, it's not going to be their first time. It's going to be, there's not going to be that starstruck. We're in the playoffs. It's going to be, okay, let's handle our business.
Yeah.
And they're going to have the experience. They're going to have more size, a full year under their belt. This is a Wallace team that is just going to keep getting better and better over the next few years.
Yeah, I think you made a great point there, Paul. You got to start by being in these playoffs here, and you come and you play a number one team in this state and see where it's at and where you're at, and you start over again next season with a young crew and continue to build from there. This is the 20th season in a row that Carey has been in the playoffs, so they're no stranger to this type of action, and we're here at home. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from both sides here.
Yeah. I was when I was at the Dietrich game, I don't know, what was that, last month sometime, ran into Dick Simpson.
Yeah.
Speaking of being at playoffs for years, I think he's 26 years in a row. He was, took the basketball team here to the playoffs, and he's one of those guys. Now I've been around a long time, and so when I see these guys that have been around a long time too, it's like meeting family again. Hey, how you doing? And I hate seeing when guys retire, like you, right? You were with the team forever, but then you just came on board, and now you're broadcasting with us. You're on the 8-Man Prepcast, and what you've brought to the 8-Man Prepcast, since it was just Will, it wasn't that good. I mean, Will Hennike's just not. I'm just kidding. But what you have added to it is fantastic. That insight, that knowledge, and then to have Will, who is Mr. Idaho 8-Man on Twitter and Instagram, that knowledge combined is it makes that it is the most popular podcast we have at Idaho Sports. It's not, the Treasure Valley. It's not North Idaho. It's the 8-Man Prepcast. It's the most popular podcast we've got for a reason. People care.
Well, let's give that to Will then, right?
No.
Well, I do enjoy being on it. It's been a lot of fun for me stepping away from this game. Wasn't an easy thing to do, but a lot of fun to still be involved for sure, and to share back that knowledge to anyone out there that wants to listen and to learn and to grow. Hopefully there's some good things said there that can help your programs and you as fans as well. It's a lot of fun. This is a great game and for our youth.
Now, during each one, you have a Coach's Corner segment where you talk about 5-6 minutes with slides about a certain, interesting topic. And so there's been in every one. So go back and listen to those. You can watch them on YouTube. You can listen to them on our website or wherever you get your podcasts from. Good insight, not just for 8-man football either. I mean, we hear from 11-man coaches. They're like, oh, yeah, absolutely. So here we go, start of the third. Wallace kicking off right to left. Little toe punch goes out of bounds at the 37, and we are underway in the second half. And it looks like it's going to be a running clock.
Yes, it does.
So the whole second half will be a running clock. It is, wow, an hour and a half was that first half and halftime.
Long half, lots of scoring, lots of kickoffs.
Kuma's in the press box now, being babysat by 2 girls that she might not go home with me.
Yeah.
Like, no thanks.
Pet lovers.
Let's see, we can go back to our house where it's you and me, or I can stay here with kids that pet me all the time. And she did eat half my burger, by the way.
Oh, that's nice to share.
Yeah. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Carey. Across midfield to the 46-yard line. Nice run by Madden Perks. So is Madden going to get growth spurt? Carson was pretty tall, wasn't he?
He may. Yeah, I'm not sure. He's going to be in that range there. But Cameron Flood coming up at the tackle number 22 there.
Got an injured Wallace minor. And he gets up quickly. That's good news. Evan Strange, the freshman. He'll come off for at least a play. Come on.
Yeah, Paul's dog is in love with this family here.
Yeah. Looks at us and goes, yeah, this is great. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 10:32, third quarter. A lot of games on Idaho Sports tonight. Little pitch. Stops, comes back. That's number 23, Liam Long to the 40. Gets the first down the sideline. Finally gets pushed out of bounds at the 35-yard line. 25-yard line. Young went clear across at midfield to the far hash, stopped and went, I'm going to go this way.
Hit the brakes, huh? Yeah, hit the brakes, peeled back off to the right side there. It's open freeway there, and once again, Cameron Flood coming up to make the tackle there after a 20-yard gain or so.
Here we go, another first down for the Panthers, 9:45 on the running clock. Siley under center, hands it off, gives it to Perks. Perks down the right side, goes left, goes right, swims right by the defender, into the end zone, touchdown from 26 yards out, 76-8, 9.5 left here in the third. What a run by Perks.
Followed some blockers down the sideline there. Seeing that touchdown mark, got there.
Well, he followed his blockers, yes. When he got down to about the 5, he juked that defender right out. I think that was, well, I'm not going to say who that was, but he got faked out of his shoes, and he went into the end zone untouched.
And these young players getting some touches here.
So they fake the snap, and instead, it is run in, 2-point conversion, good by Saili. 78-8, third quarter of play here at Carey. When are they going to name this Lane Kirkland Field?
Oh, they don't need to.
As long as it's not Lane Kirkland Memorial Field.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Yeah, this field's named after a great player in the 90s, Derek Park, state champion in 1994.
Park with an E, I'm assuming?
Yeah. For sure.
Another one of those names that seems to be always on the roster.
Yeah, good generations of ballparks here in the Valley and on this roster. That's what's unique about some of these 8-man schools. Small towns, man, you see 3 or 4 generations coming through on the roster there. And if you're an old timer, you're like, yeah, that was somebody's grandson I played against in the 30s.
Yep. Now, are you from Carey?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, graduated here in 89.
Yeah, you are just ahead of me. I was 93.
Yep.
We are solid Gen X.
Yes, we are.
Solid. Enjoy 80s rock, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the kick, punch deep. One man back, that's number 32. He touches it, goes over his head, he's at the 5. Reese Williams trying to make something out of that. And he gets, almost about to the 14-yard line?
He does. Cato Crowley, senior, coming up on the outside there to get low, take him to the ground.
Nearing the 9-minute mark, third quarter. Again, this is a running clock for the entire second half. I'm going to get home early.
You might, yeah. I won't freeze to death.
Tell you, I've got gloves inside there.
I give a coach's corner on dressing for the playoffs, and here I am up here almost shivering, but I'm good. I'm good.
Never follow our own advice, right?
Yeah.
And as a dad, it's, do as I say, not as I do.
Yes, I put that other layer on, so I'll be fine. I got Lee J's Mountain Dew here.
That's right. Ice cold. Nothing
cold.
better.
Almost wore my Paul Kingsbury Mountain Dew hat tonight.
Oh, yeah, I still have that. Good, good.
Yeah.
On offense, 1st and 10 for Wallace from the 15-yard line. Didn't really go anywhere. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Wallace on the right side of the field. Moving right to left, middle of the field, in between the hashes.
And some of those younger Panthers out there playing, making the tackles. I think it's hard to tell on who made that tackle there, but likely a freshman or a sophomore.
I sent a care package to my son. He's serving in Estonia, about 50 miles from the Russian border. And he, coats, he's getting cold. And I bought a ton of, foot warmers, hand warmers. And I was thinking, I should probably keep a couple of these. No, I'll get some more.
Yeah.
And I did not get any more. Yeah, now my feet right now are like, boy, I wish you had those foot warmers.
Yeah, he'll probably be in the dome next week, though, right?
No,
No.
We have so many guys now, I don't get those cool games.
They're hogging them, huh?
They are. There's a handoff up the middle. Great run by the Miners. Handoff by Miller. As he stands up, let's get a number. Is that 49?
20, I think.
20. Wow, I was close. Wyatt Ritchie.
Stockton Sears and Dawson Olson. We haven't called his name yet tonight, coming up to make that tackle. Bringing up a 3rd and 1.
Good drive so far. Started things off pretty far back, about their 14, 15-yard line. Get a 1st down. Now it's 3rd and 1 from the about 24-yard line. Under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off, has some room, gets the 1st down inside the 30-yard line. And the lights over there just kind of cause a little bit of a glare.
It's hard to see there with these blurry contacts. I think that's number 5, Perks, on the tackle going low.
I'm trying to find who carried the football.
I think it was Ritchie again.
Okay.
Getting a head of steam rolling there.
Really hard to see. They get the 1st down, 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Clock running, 6 minutes to go. Again, the winner of this one will face the winner of Council Garden Valley. That one starts at 7.
Bet it's a little colder there.
It might be. Logan's there, I'll ask him. He was listening earlier. Takes the snap. Rolls to the right side, gain of about 6. Nice gain for the Wallace Miners. Wish they were on the near hash. That would make my job. And that was a keeper by the quarterback, Cooper Miller.
Yeah, on the far side of the field, kind of hard to see there, but Perks, I believe, got another tackle there, the sophomore.
2nd and 4 for the Miners.
Carrying the ball, picks up about 6 yards. 2nd and 4 for the Miners.
5:20 on the clock. This quarterfinal action. Only 2 weeks left of football.
Yeah, winding down in a hurry.
And girls will start next week. Girls basketball.
Yeah, Jamboree here Monday.
Really?
Already, yeah.
And the shotgun takes the snap. Miller, he's going to run to the near side, the 35. Stutter steps to the 40, taken out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Another first down for Wallace. Nice job by Miller, keeping that drive alive.
Yeah, that is a minor first down there. Dawson Olson on the tackle once again.
The way the officials looked, I wasn't sure if there was a penalty or not.
Yeah.
Been a pretty clean game.
It really has, yeah. A lot of good sportsmanship.
Yep. I mean, there's been some jumping off the line by both teams, but that's been 3 or 4 combined. Nothing really else. I think there was a hold. Not bad. So on the near hash, going right to left at their own 43-yard line. Wallace. Miller under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off to the second man, number 20, Wyatt Ritchie, who came into the game wearing a large uniform. He's going to leave wearing an extra large as that defender grabbed it and stretched it.
Yeah, Big Gabe going at nose tackle on this play. Meeting him right at the line of scrimmage, stretching him back there. It's the last of man.
What game was it? Where was I? Like I said, everything's kind of blending together. Oh, it was up north. So at the Kamiai game, we gave the center, the nose guard, the player of the game.
Yeah.
He got 2 interceptions.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You know, it got tipped,
that's
and he's like right there. Got 2 of them.
That's pretty exciting.
Those guys
for him.
never get player of the game, so we're going to give it to him.
Why not?
Heck with the guy that got 500 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's
yeah.
Give it to the hog molly inside. 3:14 to go. Back to pass. Miller threw it low and incomplete at the 49-yard line. Intended for number 14, Gus Scott, a junior. 6'3", 225. Nice build for a tight end.
Big kid, yeah. Good-looking kid there. Man, Miller throws a hard ball. That was a pretty spiral. Rocketed in there, just a little behind the receiver.
Scott's got 150 receiving yards on the season.
Had a staff member today at lunch tell us about her vacation in Wallace.
Oh, yeah?
Taking a tour of the mines up there. Said it was a great,
very cool,
great thing, and recommended it.
Silver Mines, another keeper. Dragged along about 3 Panthers with him. He gets to the 45-yard line. Gain of about 3 brings up 4th and 7 for the Miners. Coming right to left. 2:12 on the clock. Again, if you're just joining us, it is a running clock, as it was 70-8 at halftime.
Correct.
You know, it was Raft River Lapway in the Kibbe Dome, and I think they scored 100. Raft River did 101, 102 in the playoffs, and I was at that one, and they ran the ball. And Lapway, it was great sportsmanship the whole time.
Yeah.
The first quarter took an hour, right
Wow.
on the dot, an hour for the first quarter. There's a pass. He's open at the line of scrimmage, going for the first down. He's going to be close, but I think he's going to be about half a yard short, Coach, on that catch and run for Wallace. Let's talk about it. I think they'll bring out the
See where
chains.
it's at. Yeah, that's
They got a
close
very
one.
favorable spot. And the white hat comes in and dashes the Miners' dreams. Boo.
Yeah, that was close. Good effort on that drive.
It was.
Trying to get things going here. You know, the Miners stayed outside the locker room for halftime.
So it wasn't locked. They decided to stay
They
outside?
just decided to stay outside. Yep. Talk about it.
You guys don't
Good drive.
deserve warmth. We're going to make you stay outside.
I don't know. I think it says no cleats in the locker room, which is pretty shiny floor in there.
No cleats in the football locker room?
In that one.
Oh.
Yeah. It's a basketball locker room.
Handoff for Carey, gets to midfield, gain of 1. Siley at quarterback still. The runner was Perks. Makes it 2nd and 9. Ball sitting right at midfield.
Williams getting another tackle there.
So what I've gathered is if I don't know somebody's name here, I just say Mr. Cook, Mrs. Cook, basically,
Yeah.
taking tickets, PA.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Lee J's brother in there with his family on the PA system. Aaron and Erica.
Well, it's 3 down here in Carey, 1 to go. Our score 78-8. We're going to keep it right here and thank our local sponsors.
For quality and affordable electrical repair and services in Carey, call Dusty's Electric. From pivots, generators, and pumps to making sure your home or office is wired and running smoothly, Dusty's Electric offers 24-hour service. Let owner Dusty Simpson and his years professional experience show you why Dusty's Electric is worth the call. Hit them up by calling 208-721-2088 today. Dusty's Electric is a proud supporter of Carey Athletics and wants to wish the Panthers good luck at state this year. And John's Heating, also another great here in Carey, is a family-owned business that has been serving Wood River Valley since 2001, offering the very best of the Lennox products, has to offer for your heating and cooling needs. Go Panthers from everyone here at John's Heating. Thank you, John's Heating. Keep it coming. Appreciate you.
Absolutely. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter. Again, it's a running clock. 2nd and 9 for Carey. Going right to left. Perks gets the first down, stays on his feet, gets all the way to the 38-yard line. They might call that the 36, depending on the spot. But another good run for Perks. Moves the chains into Wallace territory.
And let's get a shout out to Boone McGillivray, wide receiver, freshman, number 25 on that tackle.
Freshman getting some good minutes. Well, that's basically every game for Wallace.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for the Panthers. Running back slipped, picks it up, still gets the first down. That's Tyler O'Crowley, I believe. And another freshman. Right before the snap, that right foot slipped out. He gets up, runs for about 15 yards.
Yeah, we have another new tackler on that play there, Paul. I can see these numbers out here in the dark. 58. I don't see a 58 on this roster here, but he was celebrating and excited. Hope I got that number right there for you, buddy.
If the number's not on the roster, we just call him Phil. That's pretty much what happens.
Way to go, Phil.
Nice job, Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Back to the line, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. 10:35 on the clock. In the shotgun is Siley, jumps for it, kind of a high snap. Takes that right gap and tackled at the 20, gain of 5. So Siley is going to be a good replacement
He
next
will be
year.
likely the starting quarterback, I suppose, next year to take Wood's spot. He was my quarterback in junior high. Did
Really?
well, great passer.
I don't see another QB listed, so.
Negative. Yep.
2nd and 5. Back to Perks, bounces off the front line, goes to the right side, another first down. This one gets all the way to the 10-yard line. So first, let's see if it's in front or behind that 10. It's either going to be 1st and 10, really close to the goal line, or 1st and goal. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 12.
Evan Strange on the tackle, another freshman there coming in. This guy's getting a lot of experience this year. Man,
Yes.
they're going to be golden coming up.
Yeah, I mean, it stinks for the older guys, but those younger guys and the program itself benefits so much when you've got young players. I mean, you take your licks for a year or two, and when I say take your licks, they're in the semifinals of the state playoffs.
Yeah.
They're a very good football team. They just got a very tough draw.
Yeah, for sure. And they'll be your leaders.
Yeah. So 2nd and 6, 8:57 on the clock. 78-8's the score. And I think that was Siley with the keeper. And it was. Jonah in for another touchdown.
They're going to call it short, Paul.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, those yellow pants. Too bright out there.
Not saying I had the better
Man.
angle, but I'm saying I thought he was in.
Yeah, he was across.
I'm going to go down and argue it, see what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
So it's 1st and goal from about the 1 foot line. And Siley goes in this time and scores it. So they just delayed it for about 36 seconds. 84-8. Want to give a big hello to Sven Alskog, former Idaho Sports illustrious. I mean, the guy ran everything at Idaho Sports before he went big time on us. He's at Tarleton now in Texas with his wife and son, Zane. Married my niece, Kelsey.
Wow, how about that?
So he's family now.
Yes.
Started work. So be careful when you start working for Idaho Sports. You might end up being family at some point. 2-point conversion is good. In number 35, ran that one in, Tyler O'Crowley. 86-8, 8:10 on the clock. And we'll thank our remaining, probably.
We might can get through those.
All right.
Got a longer one here with Clearwater Disposal, Clear Creek Disposal in Blaine County. Is preferred provider of waste and recyclables hauling, locally owned and operated by the Goindia family. Clear Creek Disposal is a multi-generational company offering the highest level of service and knowledge available in the industry, from taking outside care of customers and improving recycling awareness to providing excellent employment opportunities and running an efficient truck fleet. Clear Creek is dedicated to providing outstanding service at all levels of operations. Go Panthers from Clear Creek Disposal. We've got 2 more to go.
All right.
In the night, which we'll thank here as we go along in the next 8 minutes on the clock. We appreciate those sponsors that are donating to the IdahoSports.com and keeping this show going, and lots of other great things going across the state to provide coverage for our youth, girls and boys athletics. You guys are awesome.
And a kick right to left by the Panthers. It lands at the 20 and then bounces clear back to the 10. It's picked up and he is in trouble. The return man tries to make something out of it. He's not going to be able to. Gets to about the 11-yard line before he gets absolutely mauled by the Panthers. A little slow to get up. And here he does. That is number, well, that looks like it's Ashton Holbert.
Yeah, Panthers in hot pursuit there. Ball kind of rolling around. I imagine that thing's a little slick because it's kind of chilly and dry. Spit on your gloves a little bit. So 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Miners in Panther territory.
Clock still running.
Their territory, excuse me.
Deep in their territory. Takes a snap. He's about his own 6-yard line. Little screen to the opposite side. Gets ahead of steam out of bounds, about 2 yards short on the far side as he crosses the 20. So that'll be 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Dawson Olson, senior, on the tackle there.
We need to start thinking about an IdahoSports.com player of the game, Coach.
Yes, we do.
We'll take a break at the end of the game. It's the week for voting. So we'll vote. Hopefully we don't tie.
Yeah.
Kuma's going to be the deciding vote, I guess.
Yeah, we'll have to hear the bark. Well, she's out.
She's out. A few candidates we'll talk about. 2nd and short. Handed off, and a gain of 1. They needed 2, but it brings up 3rd down. Let's see what the spot is, actually. See if they move it, and they do. Oh, and they're going to call that a 1st down.
There they go.
So good spot for the Miners as they move the chains, and they are at their 24-yard line.
Quarterback, middle linebacker, Jonas Ely on there on the tackle.
The Dietrich Cascade game has started, and that one has video, so you can actually watch that one.
Nice.
Leif Morrison, the executive director of the Idaho Bowl, and Scott Burton are on the call there. In the shotgun, quick pass to nobody. That was a little bit of confusion. I think that was supposed to go to Emmett Miles, and he just kept running. So 2nd and 10 for Wallace.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he knew it was coming to him or not there. He would have probably caught it because he was bigger.
He was in the spot where the ball was coming.
Oh, yeah.
He was just, wasn't looking for it.
He wanted to block. Miner's in a trip set to the right. Miller calls that an audible of some kind. Quick pass to the inside running back. Tackled immediately by number 5, Perks. Or no gain, Paul.
Into the game comes Frankie Hoy, a 5'1" freshman, 98 pounds.
Yes.
Doesn't say if it's soaking wet or not. I think that's how the saying goes. But he comes into the ball game.
Yeah, I was 5'1", 95.
Really?
So he is massive. Yeah.
He's huge.
Frankie is doing it.
Huge. Frankie Hoy.
Yeah.
And he's nose guard. All right. They're going to push him all the way through. Quarterback keeper. Miller goes to the left side, out of bounds. As he gets across the 30. Going to be short of the first down, but it'll bring up 4th and about 3. Long 2. Short 3.
Yeah, Frankie Hoy comes out of the game. A couple more rotations in there. Coach Sturchy trying to get everybody in tonight. He's always been real good about that.
That's good.
Some minutes for those kids. Defense is a spot where we kind of decided to do it most often.
I like it. So 4th and 3 for Wallace. 2 receivers on the right, 1 on the left. Takes the snap, looks left, but he's going to run right. Pass, it's complete at the 30. And he is tackled forward to the 35, and that tackle might have given them the first down.
I think so, yep.
Instead of running north, he started going west.
Back, other way.
The other way, instead of running. I think he was trying to avoid contact. And he got hit from behind by 2 or 3 Panthers, and he got lurched forward about 6 feet.
Yeah, the drive is staying alive.
So 1st and 10 from their own 35. 2:40, that's what's left in this one. A running clock in the entire second half, and the game has still been going 2 hours. First and 10 under center. Hands it off. Gain of a couple inside the 40-yard line.
That's number 35 from the Panthers, Tyler O'Crally, young freshman, making the tackle there on that 3-yard gain, it appears.
I think Holbert was the ball carrier. Again, there's just that glare. There's a little bit of a haze, and I'm old. I got LASIK a few years ago.
Yeah.
And it gave me my long-range sight back, but took away my near sight.
Yeah.
And apparently, I need a touch-up.
Back into the doctor.
Ooh, and some early movement by Carey.
First penalty in maybe the last 45 minutes.
Yeah. Who was that? 30? 23. Liam Long?
Liam Long.
Oh, this is a darn freshman.
Yeah.
What do you do? So now, minute 17. A couple plays left in this one. 2nd and 2 for Wallace. After the penalty, throws across the middle. It's caught at the 49. So they get the first down at the 1-minute mark.
Number 34, Strange, making the reception.
I heard a Wallace fan in the parking lots asking somebody, hey, do you need an air horn? I have extras. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fun. Then they only scored 1 touchdown.
Yeah.
He's really looking forward to the air horns.
Yeah. We do have an air horn here, but it must not be working.
I don't think we've had a timeout either in this game.
Just one.
Did we have a timeout?
Just one, I think, second quarter. It's moved along, but it's been and it's still the same 2-hour game here.
After the snap, in trouble, throws. If that's caught, that's going to be a first down at the 40.
Completed
17 seconds left. They're going to have to take a timeout to stop the clock. And it doesn't look like they're going to do it. They're going to try and get one more play off. 10 seconds. Lining up quickly. They got the sticks done. 5 seconds. 2. They did the snap. Last play of the game. They're going to throw end zone. One man down the sideline. Out of his reach. No good. And that is how this one ends. 86-8. Carey with authority. They'll move on next week to play the winner of Council and Garden Valley. That game also being audio broadcast tonight on IdahoSports.com. We'll take a quick break and be back with the IdahoSports.com Player of the Game presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety right after this.
At Valleywide Cooperative, we're here when you need us. For 100 years, we have been here to help you with food, fuel, and good old-fashioned advice. And for us, serving is more than a job, it's a way of life, which is why we pour so much into the communities around us. We've employed hundreds of your neighbors. We take pride in that, and in giving back millions in sponsorships, grants, donations, and scholarships. It's our way of saying thanks. We're Valleywide, and yesterday, today, and tomorrow, we're here for you.
I'm always looking for new ways to save, but I haven't found anything better than my P1FCU Ascend checking account. It's a free account that earns 3.5% APY of your average monthly balance. That could feed your coffee obsession for 2 weeks. Not only am I earning money, but I also have all the great features of a checking account, like mobile deposit and mobile wallet. Open your Ascend checking account at p1fcu.org and start earning today. APY is the annual percentage yield.
We do things differently in Idaho. Sometimes we go east to find west, where muddy trails meet huckleberry smiles, stars shine electric, and the wind smells like destiny. Sure, our traffic jams are strange, and not all our steaks are ribeyes. But wherever we go, our eyes never leave the road. Belts strapped and dreams packed, no distractions, no phones, focused. From here to there, it's who we are.
Welcome back. This one is done. Your final score, 86-8. Carey wins. One last thing to do here, and that is to award the IdahoSports.com Player of the Game presented by the Idaho Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to always keep your head in the game, whether you're on the field or on the road. Be in the moment and free from distractions. It's not the first time we've named this player, and it might not be the last time. We've got 2 weeks of the season left, but we went ahead and went with number 1, Preston Wood.
Preston Woods on the night, a couple of rushing touchdowns, a pair of those, and 3 extra point rushes as well, with a long throwing touchdown to Gabe Saili, as well as a passing extra point. So Preston Wood, part of the scoring fuselage this evening, making things happen out on the field for the Panthers. A lot of good other comrades around him tonight, but seemed to stand out to be the leader this evening.
Well, Coach, it's been fun. You did a great job on your first foray into broadcasting.
Thank you. I had a blast.
It's a good time. And really, it's not your first. You're on the Prepcast all the time. It's kind of the same thing.
I don't know.
Except you're looking into a camera.
Yeah.
Here, you're just looking at action.
Yeah, this is a lot more. This is a lot stressful here.
Well, hopefully we do.
Watching the game.
Hopefully you stick with it. You come back and do some more games with us.
Sure.
It was a lot of fun.
Sure, yeah, thank you. It's been fun.
Well, this has been an IdahoSports.com GameStreams production of the 2024 Idaho High School football postseason. Coverage brought to you by Project Filter, Your Health Idaho, Ideal, Idaho's college savings program, Valleywide Cooperative, your local Toyota dealers, Dip Fusion Helmet Reconditioning, and, of course, the Office of Highway Safety. Special thanks to Lee J. Cook, and everyone here at Carey for their hospitality, for the burgers, the Mountain Dew, and getting this game broadcast to you. Also want to thank our local advertisers to help make this possible. Of course, there was from Carey, Dusty's Electric, John's Heating, Clear Creek Disposal. There was their Power Boosters, Valley Tile and Floors, Snow Bunny Drive-In, Ideal, Rancher's Supply, and Dusty's Electric. And for Wallace, P1FCU, Pressed on Pine in Wallace, Brooks Hotel and Restaurant, their Power Boosters, Hecla Mining, and Ideal. Well, congratulations again to Preston Wood as our IdahoSports.com player of the game. Thanks for joining us as the Carey Panthers defeat the Wallace Miners by a score once more of 86-8 to move into next week's semifinal round, where they'll play the winner of Council and Garden Valley. Make sure you check out the brackets on IdahoSports.com to see when and where that one will be played. Oh, and that game is actually, like I said, it's starting now in an hour.
Right.
It's at 7 o'clock, so it's in an hour. So, well, for my broadcast partner and co-host of the Idaho 8-Man Prepcast, Coach Lane Kirkland, I appreciate it, and everyone else behind the scenes here at IdahoSports.com. I'm merely Paul Kingsbury. Have a good night, everybody.
Let's talk about open enrollment for health insurance. Your Health Idaho's got you covered with all you need to know. Open enrollment is the time of year where you can enroll in or change your health insurance coverage. And Your Health Idaho is the place to go for quality coverage at a lower cost. 25% of enrollees pay $25 or less. Make sure to enroll by December 16th to get covered and save money.
This year, help dreams come true with the Ideal Idaho 529 Education Savings Program. Our easy-to-use tools make it simple to plan for your child's education. With tax benefits, ownership flexibility, Ideal is the perfect way to save for college, trade school, K-12 education, and student loan repayment. Join us at our next webinar to learn more about the 529 plan. Enrolling takes just 15 minutes, and you can start with just $25. Visit idsaves.org if you would like to learn more.
This has been a presentation of IdahoSports.com GameStreams. This broadcast is copyrighted to IdahoSports.com. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or